Hey guys, welcome to Story Time with a Grown Woman. Swag and the W is silent. Thank you in advance on the intro. We're going to get right into this video that I saw on MTR. I watch this channel daily, so if you don't know who he is, go right on over there. Now, he doesn't need for me to promote his channel because he already has it going on. So, this particular video caught my attention because I could see right through what was going on within the first 60 seconds. So he was talking about ex-NBA star Joe Smith and how Joe did not know his wife had an OnlyFans. Well, they were arguing on social media as always, and MTR referenced her attitude. Now,
who took me to cheesecake in the first place because I would have chose the restaurant we were going to. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so you're beginning to get an idea of her mindset and exactly the type of personality of who she is. She's an independent queen, boss.
I can see two different sides of an attitude, but I'm going to focus on one specific side. So when I listen to her talk, I waited for her to diminish him and say, you're not bringing in the money. Somebody got to do, something to that effect. She didn't do that. She didn't do that at all. So I knew there was more to it. Now, one would say, how did Joe not know? And that's one of the questions that MTR asked. Joe, how did you not know? How did you not know?
Traveling down in the profile a little bit, you'll see this gem right here. A menu of her digital strumpet. What I find so odd about this is that this is all publicly available. So, Joe, where are your friends at? How did you not see this?
He knew. He knew. They've had this conversation about the OnlyFans, and they're like, this is how we can make some money. Now, me, I'm not trying to see an old 50-year-old spreading her stuff open. I don't want to see it. But I know the conversations were made. I've had those conversations, so I know that they were made. So MTR went on to say, reference again, her saying, you knew who I was. In this clip, you will see her say that.
Guys, remember in the exposed video when she said you knew I was about this?
You knew who the was when you met me.
Before,
yeah,
and
I thought that I would never have to go back to anything like this again. But unfortunately, that's not the case right now.
After that, everything.
Oh yeah, you knew who I was. I was a hustler. That's what that means. I do what it takes to get that money. Whether it's the moral way that a lot of people deem as the best way to get it, or whether it's the unthinkable. She knows how to get that money. Joe knows how to get that money. And he knows what she's doing is going to get it. He knows that the arguing on social media and recording it is going to make money. We're living in a society where social media rules. It pays the bills, especially for those actors who are on this writer's strike. They all have channels. They're all on their social media. They're all trying to get as many clicks and views as they can. So yeah, he knows that she was a hustler. This guy had financial problems as a young adult. In this clip that I'm going to show you next, you're going to see where it was mentioned.
Being a gifted basketball player, you've seemed to have made bad decision after bad decision.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Brad Francis, and today we got a story about how former NBA player Joe Smith went from being the #1 draft pick in the NBA to living paycheck to paycheck and being over $150,000 in debt.
So yes, he's always had financial troubles, and I'm sure it didn't get better. $60 million is what I think MTR said that Joe made over a span of his career. That money is gone. That money is gone because he was already making bad financial decisions before he made the $60 million. This lady is out there doing what she got to do to make that money. Her attitude, I don't know. That's the type of attitude that he's probably drawn to. And in MTR's reference as to when the money is gone, the real her is gonna come out or something to that effect. No, when the money is gone, she's still there with her man. She's holding him down, and that's how she's holding him down, by having that OnlyFans, having all those other social medias. Nobody's gonna be looking at Joe. Nobody. And it's always gonna be somebody out there with some type of fetish on OnlyFans. Melissa Ford, I believe I just heard her say on Joe Budden's podcast that she has an OnlyFans. She caters to people with foot fetishes. So yeah, it's something out there for everybody on OnlyFans. It may not be that moral money or paycheck you want to get, but until you've been in this life or on this side, only certain people can understand this type of living. Nobody's saying it's right. Nobody's saying going to work, getting a paycheck from 8 to 5 is right. But at the end of the day, is wherever you are in your life and what you entailed or had to deal with on financial levels. Everybody doesn't live that life to where, they've gained everything to what people deem as the moral way. And that's just what it is. That's how the bills are going to get paid, MTR. Nobody's looking at Joe Smith, and they both know how to get that money. Clicks and views. Whether it's social media, OnlyFans, whatever. Because I'm sure Joe doesn't have anything coming in. Nothing big anyway. I don't know him. I'm not a sports fan like that, so I don't know. This is the life or the side of life that I'm always controversial about, because it's the stuff that people deem as unthinkable. So at the end of the day, I think Joe's wife is doing what it takes to make that money. Joe knows that he knew about that OnlyFans because, as MTR stated, that was public information. How did he not know? Well, MTR, he knew. That's how they're making their money. Let's talk about it in the comments, guys. Do you think a wife should have an OnlyFans if you're having financial struggles? Let's talk about it in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for listening to Storytime with a Grown Woman. Swag, and the W is silent. If you did, and please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification so you'll know when I upload a video. And I'll see you as always in the next one. Bye.